Hello everyone, and welcome to Skyrim Survival Mode Crafted Creations Only. So, back several years ago I think at this point, I did a Skyrim Crafted Items Only, where I could only use weapons and armour that I'd crafted. Like if I wanted to use an iron sword, well guess what, I needed iron ingots and some leather strips and to go to a forge and craft it all together there. It was very fun. I absolutely adore Crafted Items Only sort of challenge runs. They're among my favourites to do, so whenever I get the chance, I'm all for it. This time around, I'm doing Crafted Creations Only, which is the same basic premise, but first off, we are on survival mode, so you have to eat, drink. That'll all pop up as and when. You don't need to know all the details, just know that I need food, I need sleep, and the cold screws me over big time. But what I'm doing this time around is I can only craft items that are from the Creation Club and then equip them. So we're just talking weapons and armour. So if I want a suit of armour, or any clothing, I need to craft it and it needs to be a Creation Club item. And if I want to wield a physical mundane weapon, then it also needs to be from the Creation Club. Now it's worth pointing out that I have done a bit of research for this run to work out how viable it was, and immediately what I'm going to do is equip some flames. Yeah, this is going to be a mage-based character, because there are technically a couple of weapons you can make if you're doing crafted creations only. Technically, if you complete like entire quest lines to do them, but that's not going to be happening for us. We're going to be going the mage route, and we're going to be focusing on the armour, because Anniversary Edition, which is, in terms of creations, I only have what was in Anniversary Edition, and I think like a couple of things that were given away for free when creations were first announced. So I don't have like a bunch of stuff. Instead, I'm going to be a mage, I'm going to do fun stuff with magic, and I'm going to have to craft all my apparel out of the Creation Club stuff that is available. Now in terms of the goal for this run, we're not doing completing the main story, because I just did that in the Bows Only Challenge run. Do check that out, it's on the channel if you want to see it. I'm not going to worry about that. Instead, I want to complete 10 Creation Club quests. So, if we see here, these blacked out bit under the bar, these are completed quests. So I need 10 of them to be done, and these 10 to be Creation Club ones. Unbound is a standard game, doesn't count. I genuinely have no idea how hard of a challenge 10 is going to be. Like, I know of about 4 or 5 very easy Creation Club quests I can get completed. And I know of a few quite challenging ones. But really, I don't know how much I've screwed myself or made the challenge underwhelming and easy. I really have no idea right now. This could bite me in the back, or it might just be a gentle breeze through the game. We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Now, I am playing as a High Elf, and High Elves are the tallest. I believe the male High Elf is the tallest base character in the game, which actually gives you a bit of extra height. Additionally, we get an additional 50 points of magicka, very important for a mage-based character, and we get the Highborn power, which is regenerate magicka faster for 60 seconds once per day. So yeah, really just the best characters out there. Now I could burn these. Everyone in the comments is going to be like, hey Sarge, did you know you could do this to catch the salmon bro and stuff? But yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to do the thing I find easiest, which is this. Jumping up a waterfall while spamming the E button. And this will give me salmon rope, which is very good for a incredibly good power potion, which will help with making money early on. For anyone who wants to see what it's like in third person, this is what I'm doing. This is my character, the mighty Dragonborn, the legendary elven smith of the ages, who he's going to eventually be. This is the first thing he does when he gets out of prison. Strips down to his underwear and jumps in a waterfall in order to catch fish. Yeah. Okay, I've made it to Riverwood. I've had a quick chat with Alvor. I didn't get lucky with an enchanted item, and I can't equip either of these. The apparel section, I can only equip stuff that I've crafted. That is Creation Club based, but I can sell these and that'll be fine. And because I helped out Hadvar and chatted with Alvor, I am allowed these base resources of 5 steel ingots and 5 iron ingots, which will go quite a long way in terms of giving me something I can craft. Because if we look, I can't use any of this stuff. There's not like a specific tag, so you have to kind of trust me on I know what I'm talking about when it comes to these things. But yeah, the iron plate set requires it requires quite a few iron ingots. So that's 3, 5, 8. That's 13 iron ingots. So I'm about halfway there, and it also requires 3, 5, 7, 9 leather strips. The leather strips are going to be easier, but yeah, I immediately need a bunch more iron ingots, and I need to get some iron strips. And you'll notice here, like, none of this stuff, none of the weapons are Creation Club. We do have, in fact, Brawler's Iron Gauntlets, which are something I might end up using, because these also give some bonus unarmed damage, which could be quite good for if we run out of magicka. I believe right now, though... Okay, there's also Brawler's Hide Bracers, and the Brawler's leather ones. Okay, so I could go for light armor with the leather scout armor, which doesn't require any iron, just an absolute boatload of leather. And, okay, that's it. It's basically leather or iron are my choices. Not a lot to work with, but I do also want to get myself a backpack at some point. So I'm going to need a bunch more leather and some corundum. Cool. I popped in just briefly to sell the weapons and armor I picked up, because I obviously will have no use for them. I don't have a lot of stuff I can realistically sell. Like, to be fair, I could sell some of this, but food's quite handy. But immediately, it's real tempting to buy free iron ore, because it's quite cheap, and once I make it to Whiterun, I'll be able to turn it into more iron ingots. The only other thing... Oh... Okay, he has some spell tomes, but they're all way more expensive than I can afford. Okay, I am in fact going to buy free iron ore, and I think I need to get myself leather and iron. I want to get armoured up nice and early, but I'm going to have to do some combat in order to actually manage that. Now, I'm hoping that on his way following the path... Nope, he did not. I was really hoping that Hadvar would have killed these wolves, but instead... Run! Instead, I just cast the Frenzy spell on one of them, hoping that it would, attack its friends? Because High Elves also start with a Frenzy spell. Yes! See? There's fighting going on. Perfect. Let's blast you with Frenzy. God, they're not wanting to hit each other. Did I get hit at all? No, I didn't. Cool. I've got my hotkeys set up. I do love switching between spells, just... that little hand motion. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'd really love for you guys to actually be fighting each other. Let's... Oh, yep, magic hello. Let's just make sure you stay frenzied so that hopefully the other one comes back. I'm also going to eat some food right away. Let's use the bread and carrots I won't use. I might actually keep this. I remember this being a ingredient for actually something to do with magic, so... Let's just have some apples. Let's have the other 5 as well. Maybe get myself up to well-fed. See, I can probably burn them. I can probably burn them and it'll be fine, but I'm a little bit concerned about just getting ganged up on. Let's see if I can't... No, that's the wrong hotkey, Sarge. Okay, perfect. And killing wolves is actually quite good for us, as these guys have a wolf pelt, and each wolf pelt breaks down to leather, and that'll get me closer towards my first bit of armour. And you... Oh, you're fully healed up. Oh, but you're about to die. Okay, good, good. I think I'm only playing on expert difficulty, because it's just the point I'm comfortable at this point. I'm pretty sure I did the original... yeah, just double check that. I think I did the original crafted items only on legendary difficulty, but I don't play on legendary anymore. Expert's fine. Especially because magic is... It's kind of tricky, because it doesn't have the same thing that physical weapons do, where you can just take them to a grindstone and make them stronger. Instead, they just remain the same damage, so destruction mages in particular start off a little bit weak, then get quite strong in like the mid-game, I'd say, once you get a few powerful destruction spells, some good perks and stuff unlocked, easy to cast, and then they just kind of taper off more and more and more with no way to deal with it later on, when it just becomes like super high level enemies that get tankier and tankier and tankier, and your destruction spells just do the same damage all the time. Okay, I'm not sure where the third wolf went, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I actually want to head to the little mine over there. Embershard Mine is discovered, and... Huh. Where's the guy? There's normally like a bandit right here. That's not happened before. Where's my bandit? Seriously, that's actually a little bit concerning. Oh, there's a dead wolf. Did the bandit die here? Yes! Oh no, that's a rabbit. If everyone could refrain from pointing out in the comments that I don't know the difference between bandits and rabbits, I would greatly appreciate that. Well, I could not find where that bandit had headed off to. Okay, I can hear there's still more bandits here though, so I'm going to do that, and hopefully they'll fight each other. Yes! That's it, you two fight each other. Perfect. And then... Oh, really, guys? There we go, actually hit each other, please. That's much better. I just want to kill the victor. And it looks like Mace Guy's going to win right now. Place your bets. But yeah, Sword Guy not doing a lot of damage. Shield really not being that effective. Oh, he did do a power attack then. Oh, really? 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 Fine, I guess I have to win. I really thought that one of them would kill the other one before time had gone off. I can't put... Here's another thing about armor. It has warmth in survival mode. Currently, I have a warmth rating of 0. That means I'm just basically screwed. Just, yeah, really can't do anything. Do I want to... You know what, I am going to loot the odd thing that has good weight to value ratio. Because while I can't equip any of these items, I can still sell them. So anything with particularly good weight to value ratio, I will pick up and sell, just for a bit of early cash. And here is a pickaxe. Now importantly, I can't equip the pickaxe. However, with it unequipped, like it is right now, I can still mine iron ore veins. This is the same basic rule as my bows only challenge run. It's the same with the woodcutter's axe as well, though there will be one weapon type that you have to equip to use it as a tool, and we are going to be able to do that this time, so that's something to look forward to. I'll keep it a little surprise for now. Some of you know what it is though. Let's lower the bridge, and what I want to do here... Oh, missed you, but come on, that's it. Yeah, Fury you. No, your friend's right there. There we go. Okay, good. They are fighting each other. And maybe this time one of them will actually win. There's not a shield involved, so I'd say we got better odds. Come on, studded armor guy. You're probably going to win this, let's face it. The other guy's topless and fighting you doesn't seem very sensible. Yeah, he's about to be chopped down. Really? Again? Again I have to finish the enemies off. Fine. Doesn't matter. God, there's so much fur stuff that I can't equip. And I can't craft fur either. I don't think there's even an alternate armor fur. Oh, a garnet though. That's good. But yeah, there's a full set of fur armor I could have had by now. That hurts a little bit. Okay, let's pause for a moment, actually let some of my magicka come back. The problem right now, oh god, I just saw it go up as well, is I am fatigued. This means I haven't slept in a while, because I've not slept at all. Total magicka is reduced, magicka and stamina regenerate 25% slower, and beneficial potions are 20% less effective. In my bows only challenge run, this basically didn't matter at all. The potions thing was a bit of an issue, the stamina regeneration was mildly annoying at most, but not a big deal. In this challenge run, drained is like the biggest thing. Being cold, not too bad. I am actually warm right now, though, so I'm good at fevery and cold resistance, and I'm perfectly fine on hunger, but yeah, the big issue in this run is not getting sleepy. Because an EP Dragonborn is a dead Dragonborn. I'm running around in a loincloth this entire time. I normally dress my characters, you know. I like to give them clothing quite early on. Like, even outside of survival mode, I'm just like, yeah, of course I'll give my character something to wear. I'm not going to run around naked. But this time, I have to. Okay, I'm not going to bother learning clairvoyance. I don't think. It's probably better for me just to sell it. Like, it's one of those spells that just, you really don't need. Okay, so obviously I can't use this armour, but I will be able to disenchant it if I want to, or sell it, so that is good. And a silver ingot, which is good, because that'll help me boost smithing by crafting jewellery. I didn't point it out when I was at the forge, but I'm not sure if there's any craftable Creation Club jewellery, which isn't going to be a problem early on, but later on when I want lots of enchantments, it's going to mean I only have like 4 enchanting slots rather than the standard 6. So that could cause some problems. Alright, I see my first target up ahead. No, why are you... Okay, let's try... That didn't work. Now everyone's alerted because I don't have quiet casting. There we go. Please tell me that hit. That did hit! Okay, that hit, and I got my first skill leveled up, which is Sneak. Yeah, leveling as a mage is also quite difficult. I feel like warriors level at a decent pace. Thieves level up insanely fast, like thieves and assassins are just super quick. But mages I feel are slightly slower on the leveling front. I'm gonna guess you murdered that person. Oh, okay, perfect. That's it. All we attacking each other. Lovely. I want to thin out the hordes a little bit, because there are like 3 or 4 people here normally. God, yeah, see, Sneak just goes up so easily. Are you... Okay, I don't see a person down here, which there normally is. I do see some lovely iron ingots, though. I don't see anyone over there. We might be down to just 1 bandit left. And the 1 bandit is not only slightly wounded, but it also sitting down, so has to, yeah, get up before she can even start fighting. And I think, let's just check that there isn't anyone back here. No, we all good? Clatter, 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 clatter. Excellent, location is cleared. I'm gonna mine the final iron ores. I'm gonna pick up the iron ingots down there and just loot everyone's corpses. The mine is all cleared, and I'm now mining the iron ore vein that's outside as well. I feel like I was missing a bandit in there. There's normally 4 in the central chamber, but there are only 3 corpses I found, and there wasn't the bandit outside the entrance either. So I'm like 2 bandits down from what I normally would deal with in the mine, which did make it easier, but also does concern me. I'm now up to, look at that, I've got 8 ingots and 32 iron ore. I mean, I did buy 3, but that's still 29 I managed to get. I also found a silver ingot and an orichalcum ingot, and I've got, yeah, a few wolf pelts to break down. That is pretty solid of a start, I'd say. But in order to smelt those, I need to make it to Whiterun, because that is the closest smelter, because Riverwood does not have one. So I've got a bit of a run ahead of me. Though before I do that... Yeah, I've just remembered up this way there's some corundum ore, and I don't want to have to go all the way back, so I'm actually going to run back towards sort of the start and see if I can find the corundum ore veins, just to save myself a little bit of time. Oh, and I've also found an elk! Oh, that is lovely! This elk did a very bad job of running away, which means, yeah, I get deer hide, which is more leather, which is good, because I'm actually a little bit light on how much leather I'm going to have. So I'm always happy to get some more. Aha! Here's the misty area I know and love. This is actually a very safe area to get to, and it's right near where you exit from Helgen. But unfortunately you don't start with a pickaxe, so yeah, there's a trio of corundum ore veins here. I can just loot these. And then there's another detour I'm tempted to do, even though it's quite dangerous. Now the detour I can do is literally just down from that little hill, where we have this little bandit camp. Okay, well, I hit 1 bandit. really wanted to get 2 of them all frenzied. Instead I wasted a shot. There we go, we got a few bandits. They're all going to be fighting each other for a minute now. Oh no, I hit the archer! Oh, that's really not good. Okay, maybe I can just have them not attack me? Nope, they're coming to attack me. Okay, guys, how about this? How about no? How about no? There we go, perfect. Let's do that. And now I want to sprint, because he'll attack whoever's closest, which hopefully will be his bandit buddy once I've run in this corner. Nope, I'm still close. Oh my god, I heard that go past me. Oh, this is bad. Why are you just chilling over here? Huh? Seriously, why are you two so far apart? Then the effect wore off. Nope. I need you to just die. Okay, you're dead, and you appear to be stuck. Are you really stuck? Okay, apparently burning you sets you free. Thanks, kill cam. Classic Skyrim kill cam stops the enemy from dying and blinds you, but okay, that didn't go quite how I wanted it to. But everyone's dead, so that's something. Oh, blast, I've got no carry weight. Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to eat some heavy food and probably drop a couple of things, like the 16 sacks of flour, and then I'll do some looting. Oh, lovely, there's some black mage robes here. Those are always a good time. I did not mean to pick up the plate. That was just me messing up. Now this is annoying. I can't find the 2 other corpses. And, like, for the most part, they'll just have generic loot on them. Who are you? Okay, I don't want to know who that guy is. Yeah, for the most part, they'll have generic loot, no big deal. Oh, here's one. Blast. But one of them, the one I haven't found so far, and who hopefully is somewhere up here, she'll have... Ah, perfect! The treasure map 1, which tells you about a treasure near Riverwood. I'll pick that up at some point. It'll likely just be some generic loot, but I still want to grab it. Now, have I got perfect? I've got flames equipped, which is important, because shortly I'm going to be attacked by wolves. I've played this game a lot, I know what happens. I can predict the future. You hear them? You hear that howling? Why is the body not there? Oh, because it's down there. That's fine. Here we have, yeah, a random enchanted item and hooded Falmor robes, which can be disenchanted for fortified destruction. Or just sold, you know. Either's fine. There's also the orders of, hey, just kill all these people. Which is what they did. Where are the wolves? Oh, there are the wolves. Okay, well, seeing as they're not attacking me right away, I will just take a little bit of gold off these corpses. Alright, my grave robbing all done. There's another iron ore vein here I'd love to get, but are you on your own? I swear there's normally like a few wolves, but if you're on your own, then yeah, I can burn you. I haven't taken any damage yet, which is good. It is good, but it also means I have no idea just how quickly I'd die if I did get hit. Who's looking at me? Maybe it's the guy who was on the road? Yeah, it's probably just him. Okay, I'm gonna mine this place, and then I'm gonna see who that guy is. I need to find out who he is. Howdy there, stranger. Oh, you're just a wood elf.
Brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
Yeah, what you got for sale?
Take a look.
And it's gonna be skooma, right? Yeah, you got... Oh, you also sell sleeping tree sap. That's fun. And you sell moon sugar. Lovely. This is actually quite convenient because I can sell you a few things. So, yeah, thanks drug dealers. You're always there when I need you. I am technically on my way to Whiterun right now, but... Oh, I was going to say I'm going to do a quick pit stop in order to craft myself a backpack, but I need a corundum ingot for that, and I've only got corundum ore. Yeah, which doesn't actually help me, so... You know what, I'll come back here. I was going to do like a little loot thing. I was going to go get the treasure chest, get like a valuable gemstone you can get as well, but I'm not going to worry about any of that right now. Instead, I just want to make my way to Whiterun. Of course, on the way to Whiterun, we will be attacked by a wolf. Hey, wolf! Hey, oh, you got close. Though I did just see my destruction go up, which is nice. Destruction is maybe the hardest skill to level in the game? Like, I mean, feel free to say in the comments if you think there's a skill harder to level than destruction, but honestly, I feel like it's the trickiest of all of them. But, you know, that should be the one enemy we actually have to face, and now I can go back to my old hobby of jumping in waterfalls like an idiot and catching fish. Yeah, this is what Skyrim was meant to be. Oh, I've just hit my first bit of cold, which is surprising, because I just spent the past few minutes jumping naked in a waterfall. But now I'm cold, which means my total health is reduced, which at the moment you can see it's barely even a sliver on the health bar. Like, I was at 100 hit points, I'm now at 99. It's literally a 1% reduction, which is basically nothing. I say basically nothing. There have been multiple times throughout my years of playing Skyrim where I have actually survived on a single hit point or less. I've survived on like half a hit point before. I can't remember exactly when that was, but I remember surviving barely and then checking my health and it was like, you're at 0 out of 200, and I was like, oh damn. But hey, 1% isn't a big deal right now, but the colder I get, the more that goes. It's just a giant chill, guys. Yeah. For the most part though, a nice simple journey into town. I can head inside, no problem whatsoever. I found Risad here and just sold a few things and bought a couple of iron ore, but he also has an Anniversary Edition quest, which is a Creation Club quest. I heard you've been running into some trouble along the road.
It is all in this note.
Yeah, Creation Club quests don't have proper voice acting, so instead there's a note on bandit attacks. I will actually read it out. But really? I say I'm going to read it out, Skyrim, and immediately you're like, hey, what if we cover the text up? How about that? The roads have been unkind to this one, plagued by outlaws along the route from Whiterun to Markarth. Guards travel with Risad, yes, but they are ill-equipped to deal with one such as this. They wield strange golden weapons and wear gleaming armour. Risad has read of such things only in stories. Their encampment is found just west of North Brittlesham Pass. Each time they set upon us, they shout, "The saints would like to browse your wares today." The brutes steal mostly trinkets and oddities, no matter how cheap this one knows them to be. Then they allow Risad to go on his way. Risad has not yet fought back. While it has harm to this one's coin purse, it is not worth a life. Risad has heard of another gang patrolling the roads further north, calling themselves the Seducers. They are known for their menacing dark armour. Skyrim grows more perilous by the day. They are known to camp along the road west of Fort Gustav. This one would pay handsomely to any who would help. Risad fears for any who might come to harm at the hands of these worrisome pests. So yeah, that is our first Creation Club quest, which is Balance of Power, which, yeah, has a couple of camps, one off by Windhelm, which I've run away from several times, and the other one, Whiterun to Markarth, is actually a bit closer. And I think this would be a worthwhile quest to undertake. Like, I'm pretty sure that if you complete it, you actually get, like, some new crafting recipes unlocked for Creation Club items, which is perfect for this character. Though I haven't done the quest since, like, it was first added with Anniversary Edition. And I have no idea how difficult it will actually be. So maybe I'll save it for a while. Into Whiterun, hey, immediately start warming up, and lovely, lovely smelter will allow me to first off, Corundum. I am wondering, because I actually can make steel ingots? I don't know how many Corundum I need. Well, I've got one for now. Let's make a bunch of iron, and then I'll just check what it is I can actually... Oh, I'm getting tired. Yeah, what I can actually make armor-wise. Oh, damn, and I'm going to be able to make... What is that, 7 leather in total? Which is pretty good. I'm not sure if I can actually afford to carry all of it. Yes, I can. Perfect. And I don't know how many leather strips I need versus leather. But let's start out with the... where is it? Mage backpack. This will give me 75 extra points of carry weight, which is huge in survival mode when your carry weight gets, like, halved. And also 20 extra points of magicka, which is also a big deal. Like, that's a really, really big deal. Like, admittedly, I have an extra 50 points of magicka, just as base, but I now go from being naked to... wearing a backpack. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, it connects to, like, the bump in my back. That is gross. But yeah, I'm now slightly less nude. I just turned my iron... or not iron, my leather into leather strips, and it turns out I just had enough, I think. But I can now make iron plate armor, iron plate boots, iron plate gauntlets, iron plate helmet, brawlers. That's 11 and 13. That's 12 and 13. Do I want an extra point of resistance, or do I want to punch people? You know what, let's go with this for now. I do actually have enough where I could... screw it, you know what, let's make both of them. I've got enough. There we go. Smithing also increases by 1, which is lovely. And now we can go from just wearing a backpack to being fully armoured. Look at that. That is... oh yeah, the backpacks are much better when you're actually wearing something. Look at that. That is... I do love how this set looks. Honestly, it looks kind of like a Dark Souls armor set, more like, when you see one of those heavily armored knights, when you're like, oh, this is going to be a very slow enemy that's going to hit really hard. This is the sort of armor set that puts me in mind of. I can also go for the Brawler's Iron Gauntlets if I want. They do not fit in with the look that well. Like, they're not terrible, but what they do is... it doesn't say there. Like, I'm pretty certain they do provide extra unarmed damage. Does it say... it says damage 0. Yeah, it's not going to tell me, but I think I get bonus unarmed damage with those. But hey, I have my set. That is lovely. I've got plenty of carry weight to work with now. I was at 150 before, now I'm at 225. And what is my armor rating? Armor rating of 70, warmth rating of 71. Gorgeous. I am very happy with that for a start. And in fact, I think I will call things there for this episode. We got ourselves our first suit of armour, the Iron Plate set, which I normally don't use, because it is the weakest of the Creation Club added armours, basically, but it looks so cool. I'm very happy to have it. Are you going to interrupt me? No, thank you, buddy. Yeah, next time... I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I don't have a proper plan for this series, but I know I wanna get some good spells. So there's a couple of different routes I can do for that. I think first off I just need to make a bit of money, and then there's a mage nearby, so I'll probably go visit Farengar and see what he's got for sale. If you want to see how this whole series goes, and if I actually manage to do 10 quests, which might be difficult, might be easy, I have no idea, then do make sure you're subscribed here at Bad Company Gaming. Also check out my other channel, Bad Company Sarge, if you like character builds. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.